Hey y'all, it's Toni Dawson, the girl you can trust, and I am tuning in with you guys to give you guys like a recap on the part 3 of the reading, in which I have done the last 2 readings on the twin flames. So of course, I got more messages. And I just wanted to kind of like give more of an overview of after meditating on it for some time, but I also wanted to give you guys some more of these downloaded messages that I have. Let's see, give y'all some of them. I don't want to be giving y'all out too many. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? You know what? I was in the grocery store on yesterday, and I could just see, like, the look on people's faces of just not looking so happy. So I just want to send a shout out to, all the employees, the service workers, nurses, doctors, those who are in the medical field, those who are actually working in the grocery stores, those who are working in the food service industry, those who work at the post office. Miss Edwards, I met her today. Shouts out to her. I was actually trying to edit a video, and she was listening in on the phone for like 15 minutes, and she didn't know it was me. So shouts out to her. She said she started inviting other people. I still never told her it was me. But anyway, shouts out to her. But just shouts out to all the service workers. I send strength out to you guys. Strength out to both my divine feminine and masculine, my men and my women's, my ladies and my men, my ladies and my fellas, my homegirls and my homeboys. Even though I don't really have any, I might have some homeboys, but I don't really have no homegirls. No, y'all gotta pray for me. Anyways, I have a new soul family. I am building that through this channel, and I'm so looking forward to connecting with so many of y'all, as I have been just praying and meditating and just sending out mass love and healing to the planet and strength to different people. One of the you know what, before I start that, I want to just how about I open it, because I wrote it down on my notes. But the scripture about Jesus Christ speaking of the two believing and asking for anything, the lovers, the two of cups, the purpose of divine union. So I think especially for me and for those of you all who are embracing the idea of really just having a divine mate, and for those of you who've definitely just been believing in that and really believe that fairy tales do come true, and bottom line is, because like again, all of this twin mate soul flame stuff is very new to me. However, it exists because I've been seeing so many different things energetically. But Jesus Christ speaks of the two believing in one thing, and sometimes the two is there because sometimes we can get so blindsided in our dreams and we can't see, and we need that counterpart to help encourage us or coach us through to get to the end, because sometimes we lose sight of the vision. And so these twin flames, these soulmates, these soul families, these unity bonds, these unbreakable bonds, that's on my cards, unbreakable bonds that are coming together, that have always been connected, because we are all connected as one. Anything y'all ask for is gonna be done. Like y'all gonna be big boss in it, big boss in it, big boss in it, big boss in it. So I got so many messages. I know I ain't gonna be able to give y'all all of these, but so here's some of the downloaded messages that I wanted to share with you guys. So your prayers are transforming. I'm sorry, not prayers, but your prayers are also. So for those of you guys who have been praying for your divine masculine and feminine, or your divine counterpart, they are transforming into the high priest or high priestess But my downloads here is the players are transforming into the high priest in these love connections. They're transforming into these high priestesses and high priests. They're transforming into their spiritualities. I can remember saying to you guys too, I think in the first reading in part 1 about seeing like a Leo Sag or Aries energy where he was very flamboyant. He was very well off financially, but he was a hippie. Like, he was spiritual. He was in tune with himself. So, but you got, and so the King of Wands, because it was the King of Wands energy. The King of Wands energy is mixed with the fire energy, and they normally come off as, the player type, but that can fall under any astrological sign. But people and old friends aren't going to like the fact that he or she is transforming and upgrading into their higher selves in this new connection. It's going to be totally weird to them. Him connecting with this spiritual connection, the spiritual guru. You're going to have a lot of fake, I just hate to say it, but I gotta speak it. Fake spiritualists and unions being exposed. So you're gonna see a lot more people that are wearing the hats of spiritual teachers and leaders that their unions, different things are coming out about their unions that are being exposed and that are coming out. Those who are in these traditional connections and they're living, a double lifestyle. But what I want to say here too about that is it's simply too because we're in the age of Aquarius and nothing is being hidden anymore. We're all being forced to live our truth. So it's no judgment here. Men are mourning their soulmates and rebelling by sleeping around with several to numb and cope. But what is what it says? Or even like, so if the relationship ended, like if you guys are not together but you're physically apart, but then those who have lost their loved ones through the actual physical passing on to the next lifetime, which is no longer in this lifetime, they are searching for something to help get them out of that space. They're trying to numb it through sex and different vices, but especially sex to cope. Oh goodness. So this is a little, this is out in the world. So I mean, this channel is for adults. They're putting it in the kids' faces these days anyways, but it's a lot of same-sex relationships that have been hidden, and you have a lot of couples that are in connections where they don't know that their partner or their mate or their husband or wife is actually secretly in love with their same-sex friends. It's literally going to allow them to move out of this and live their truth. But there's 3 different messages about the message that I want to give for the card. So one is a message for those older couples that are actually moving on, and they were actually in love with someone years, like probably when they were either in high school or college. They're now connecting back with that partner, and their relationships are going to take off. Then you have some who have been just connecting with their twin flame only in the 5D room. They have not yet met in the physical. You have some also where this guy has seen your face. He or she has seen your face one time, and they have manifested you. They've everything that you guys are going to experience, they've already imagined it. They've already lived in it. They're fully aware of how to truly manifest. Before I go any further too, y'all, let me just pray, because I prayed before, but let me just pray. So I just thank you. I just thank you. I just thank you. I just thank you for supernatural and divine protection. I thank you that my crown is covered, that the listeners, my listeners, the viewers, they are crowned. Their crown is covered. I thank you that we are supernaturally and divinely protected. I thank you for the spiritual parameters and borders put up around our chakra systems, to keep us in alignment so that no boundaries are broken. I thank you, I thank you, I thank you for those who are here to serve me in this particular moment. I pray right now and I thank you. And when I say serve, meaning speak to me, give me messages for those who may be actually getting an opportunity to hear this message or to hear what you may have to say. Heavenly Father, Heavenly Mother of God, I thank you, I thank you, I thank you for just speaking directly to the hearts and ears that are truly listening. I pray, I pray, I pray, I pray, I pray, and I thank you, I thank you, I thank you, I thank you for the divine abundance. I thank you for the divine peace going out to every home in the planet. I thank you, I thank you, I thank you. I have an understanding that when you bless your enemy, you rob them of your ammunition. And so I thank you, and I just send out just blessings. I send out blessings of peace. I send out blessings of peace in the earth realm, and I thank you, and it is so, it is done. I thank you for speaking to me, speaking through me, allowing these cards to just come off the deck and literally speak to me, give me clarity so that it may be able to speak to someone's situation, that it may be able to help them. It is in Jesus' name that I pray. Amen. Ashe, Ashe. It is done. It is done. It is so. Okay. So back to the message. So you are either going back to a past life love, and this was never really a karmic thing. It just actually ended. It never really got on the ground, or you guys are in love, but something happened and broke up the relationship. You've been married in another connection for a long time, and it's coming to an end, and you are now actually, you just coming out of divorce, or the relationship is coming to an end, and you're going to connect back to that twin flame. For those of you who haven't met your twin flame in the 5D, in the 3D, you have been communicating with them in the 5D. This message is also for you. There's going to be different messages for you in this message. And then for those of you guys who are believing for the healing to take place in the inner work, it's 12-12. 12-12 might be significant to you. 222 might be significant. 224, 22 might be significant to you. But again, if you're believing for your partner to for you guys to get together, and you guys are doing the inner work, or if you choose to stay in it, in the toxic cycle, it's you can have it. So let me finish this message. Abundance, go get in your bed. Go get in your bed. Go get in your bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. My apologies. So, so you have men that are mourning their soulmates, and they're rebelling by sleeping around with several women to numb and cope with it. The peacock may be significant to you. I didn't even know the peacock had so much symbolism to it, but I got it last year around Christmas time for my home, and I've just learned so much about it, but it may be significant to you. You may love the peacock. The peacock talks about just standing out and allowing your individuality to shine, for you to just be who you are. It's like you are like vibrant. You are the flair in the room. Whenever you step out, everybody knows who you are. Like you got a super big personality. It's saying let that out, let it shine. You have, for those who are actually staying in those toxic cycles and not moving on, because you do have some that are going to stay in that stalemate, Two of Swords energy. And to get back to the reading, we had the Ten of Wands, we had the Ten of Swords, we had the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Wands. I believe the Ten of Wands was first. The Star card, the High Priestess, the Four of Coins, the Ten of Coins, the Three of Coins, the Ace of Coins, the Six of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. So we had all the tens. We had 4 tens, which that is actually the 4 tens, because we also had the 10 of Cups as well, but we had the 8 of Cups. So going back to that energy and over those particular cards, and talking about the twin flame, soulmate unions, or connecting with your soul, your twin flame for the first time, how magical these connections are going to be if you choose to stay or move on. You have a lot of people that are going to choose to stay in that stalemate, that stuck placement, considering their options and looking at them as an obstacle, and just that stalemate, just not moving. But then you have some that are definitely going to move directly towards that Two of Cups energy. And so you have some of these divine counterparts that are going to be hypnotized by you. Like, when they see you, they're going to be all in. Like, they've already seen you in their mind's eye. He's saying to you, like, everything that you guys are getting ready to experience, they've already seen it. They've already imagined it. They've already dreamed it. They've already planned it in their mind's eye. You have some divine feminine that have discovered everything that she was thinking or feeling about her divine karmic mate in these karmic connections. All this time, everything that she felt that he or she might have had going on was true. So it could have been, him actually having a love affair with a friend, or vice versa. She having a love, if she's in a same-sex relationship, her having a love affair with one of their best friends. But you have a lot of things that have been in the closet that are just going to be, exposed. And some are going to choose to stay in those connections, even though they know, because they've always really known. But it's going to be more comfortable for them to just stay. You have, in these toxic connections, the way that they're using them and pulling them back in is through sex. They're using it through sex. Some could be sex magic, or it could just be that they're actually just really sexually connected to that person, but that their heart and everything else is being drawn to something or someone else. You have those that are, I've been saying, write the books, but the book is going to become a movie deal, and the movie deal is going to become a sequel, or seasons, like where you have maybe your show gets out on Netflix or one of these major networks. You have some gentlemen or females that may be in photography, where they are videographers for the film industry, for the music industry, but there's definitely a lot of photographers that do a lot of traveling and taking pictures of beautiful sceneries. You have a lot of shamans, a lot of spiritual men and women that are coming together with people that are more on the practical level. And then you just have a lot of people that are just embracing that divine feminine and masculine energy all together. You have a lot of players and ex-ball players, from baseball to, it was baseball and NFL, but I kept hearing about the New York Yankees, and I love their hats. I love the Yankees hats. But the New York Yankees, shouts out to any of my New York future followers. But the Yankees, any of the Nets, the New York Giants fans, the Seahawks, real estate moguls, traveling companies, beautiful excursions, boss babes that are seen like they are real live, like bitches, that come off real tough, staying focused on the money. That's what you seem like. You that the Queen of Pentacles, and they're looking at you like you that be that walk in the room. I'm trying to be mindful. You have people that have been in 15-year relationships, karmic toxic relationships, use sex to keep them in the relationship, is coming to an end. They've been together for 15 years. Oh, I just hate saying stuff like that. the playing game season is continuing. They're still just kind of like doing the same thing. The divine feminine, the divine feminine. So you have a situation where there's a divine feminine coming together with a divine masculine who may be coming out of a previous relationship, or he may have had a baby mom or a wife, or just a lot of toxic relationships centered around them. This divine feminine is going to be fully aware of the tricks. You're gonna be fully aware of the tricks before they even happen. You're gonna be like 10 steps ahead of them. But I just want to say, for those of you all who are very spiritually in tune, you don't gotta go looking for anything. It's gonna be revealed to you. But do as you please. The divine feminine is fully aware of how the divine karmic uses sex. She uses sleeping with the divine masculine as a form of control over another. And I remember saying the Two of Wands, and that has to do with also control over another. But beautiful resorts, divine masculine. Parrots may be significant, but you have a lot of people that still gonna, that are still holding on to the past, that are really having a difficult time with letting go and moving on, which is so weird to me. It's almost like I'm like, okay, is this some kind of game, But I guess because this is a general reading, and it's so if it's for several people, just whoever may get an opportunity to hear this reading. But I just think that the more and more you dig into it, it's like, okay, 1 minute, but the energy is fluid, so it can change from 1 minute to the next. But you have some that are just like in this wishy-washy energy. They know what their heart wants, but they yet they're staying in the stalemate position, and it's like a lot of manipulation involved. It says past still holding on. I think she has been and still trying to be. So you have a lot of people that might be into reality TV, Grammy and Emmy winners, some global superstars and megastars. But you have like a lot of seemingly where it's like egos involved, where they're competing. Where you have reality stars feeling like they're not recognized as if they're a super mega star. And so it's just a lot of egos, a lot of ego tripping. You have people that are just feeling some type of way about your youth and how you still manage to really look youthful at your age. This sunrises and fake friends. Two lovers loving each other through their shortcomings, working together. So this is going to be for the ones who come together, who are doing the inner work, and for those who are connecting with someone after they've been apart for, since maybe college or college or high school. And it's going to obviously be somebody that probably played football. Maybe they played football in school, or ex-football players, whoever the Pirates are. Oh Lord, actually some of this stuff is quite interesting, but you're gonna be able to love each other through each other's shortcomings. You're gonna be working together. Your book will become a movie or a sequel. I said that already. Your life story will be televised. Your life story will be televised. Your life story will be televised. Type that in the chat. My life story will be televised. My life story will be read in books. My life story will be a best-selling novel. Spiritual priestess, high priestess, and high priest. Spiritual, people that are actually really tapping into it and really falling in love with their gift. You are going global. You are going global, and you are being sought out. They are looking for you. You got people that are mimicking you and people that are mimicking. And when I say that, meaning like how they have all these scams and stuff going on, because I'm new to the YouTube world, but you have people that are just not really authentic to the gift, and they're going to be exposed. They're being exposed. Um, y'all about to be taking some type of trips, spiritual trips, and what I mean by that is, I don't know if you guys do any type of shrooms or cookies, but you're gonna be taking some type of spiritual retreat. The name Will or Bobo may be familiar. I've already been on for 25 minutes. I'm gonna come back. Golly, it's so many different things. But I just want to say to you, he's been watching you since he saw you the first time. He's been watching you. You know what's so crazy, y'all? So I was actually out one time and I was watching the game, and I was sitting at the bar, and I was next to a friend, and the waitress came up to me and she handed me a number, and she was like, "This gentleman wants to talk to you, and he just told me to hand you his number." And he was like, he wants to know if you wanted anything to drink. And I thought that was kind of very arrogant, but I never looked around. I never turned around to look at the guy. This was like a couple of months ago. But anyways, I wore that jacket, and I looked at the number today. And y'all, how about he put 2 hearts on it on the dang code? He put the 2 hearts on his number that he wrote on. He put 2 hearts. And I thought today, like, that was so cute. I never called the guy, but that was so freaking cute. But just seeing the 2 hearts made me think about it. Like, if y'all, like, I'm so serious. I'm embarrassed to put the guy's little information on there, like how he did. And he didn't even have a business card, but he put the 2 little hearts on there. It's a little, but the heart, one of the hearts is like, even, it's just something. I just thought that was too cute. So the two hearts becoming one. Anything you guys touch, anything y'all ask for, it's gonna be done. You hear me? Plants are healers. So you guys are gonna be looking into the medicinal plant business. You may be going into the cannabis business. You may be doing, I heard something about butter babe. So you might be having some cannabis business that you're creating cannabis butter out of. He may be in the cannabis business. And you guys will be taking your business global, opening it up to other people and opportunities. Your wisdom is waking them up. People are tired of the chase. You got people that are really coming towards you and connecting with you that are tired of the chase. You have a lot of people that are in these high profile positions that are tired of chasing the bag, tired of just looking for the success. They're looking for something more, and they're going to be attracting to you. And a lot of these gentlemen, honey, y'all see them, they're going to be tall, dark skinned, and handsome, and pretty teeth. You know, I said the other day, like, it's not going to matter because he going to love you just, you know. I didn't realize how much teeth is a stickler for me, but, ooh, girl, okay, listen. I love nice teeth. Oh, my gosh. And I have tolerated some not so nice teeth. Isn't it something how we will put up with certain things? Oh, my gosh. OMG. But anyways, and this is what I'll have to say to you too, some ladies. So what I'm learning too is, like, wherever you are. So like my first husband, my kid's dad, he was in the music industry or whatever, but I was more at the time. I was more the go-getter, more of the hustler type. I guess I had more masculine energy, and he was more of like kind of sort of the nurturer in a sense. Like I was more the one that thought from an enterprise perspective about the bag and the money, but I was really the nurturer when it came to being soft with my kids. But as far as being a disciplinarian, he was. But I didn't understand back then because my first relationship prior to him was an older guy, and he was more of a go-getter, you know, entrepreneur, you know, had that fast money and stuff like that. So I didn't realize that I was kind of like almost excited about the idea of me feeling like I had some type of control, because he wasn't so confident at the time we got together in his finances. He was actually a year younger than me. But I didn't realize that, and I couldn't see that back then. So what am I trying to say? I had more masculine energy at the time. I was a little bit more harder, more, just, and I didn't even see it. And he was, in a sense, when it came to the providing side, he didn't have that hunger like I did. And so what I'm finding out is that if you, the more masculine you are, you may attract not he doesn't have to be bisexual person, and I'm saying the energies are fluid. Remember, the readings are for entertainment, but these downloads I do take personally, I take seriously, so that you can fit it to where it applies. But for some of you that are entering into relationships, some of you may be a little bit more masculine than your mate, but that does not mean that he is a bisexual or a gay man. So please learn how to trust yourself and trust your mate, and be able to reverence and honor and respect him, because he may not be as tough as you are, or, well, not you, but maybe the men that you thought you were attracted to, but y'all just never connected, or you always either ended up fighting, and he's very argumentative. So just be mindful and allow your the Spirit of God on the inside of you to lead you with how to deal with him or her in your future connections. Because one partner may be more feminine than the other, depending on how the roles are. But just understand that wherever you need a balance, or wherever there isn't a balance, you're going to attract that, if that makes any sense. But these divine masculines are transforming. He's dedicated to you. Stop looking for what you already know. Stop looking for what you already know. He's dedicated to you. So I guess too, like, when you just, like, you might know the answers to certain things, but you're just not accepting it. You keep pushing it off. You're not accepting the message of what is being downloaded to you or dropped in your spirit. Stop second guessing it. He's transforming. She or he is transforming. The divine masculine and feminine are transforming. So beautiful views, commitments to he or she knows that they are dropping. Ooh. So get ready for beautiful views. Get ready for beautiful views. Get ready for beautiful views. Listen, some of you guys have been actually really aware of the fact that you have been having to drop down to different people's levels when they're not where you are. And that's not being arrogant. What I mean by that, I'm talking about from an energetic level, from a spiritual level. And these divine unions and counterparts that are coming into union, you're not going to have to do that. You're going to be there with each other. There's going to be that yin and the yang, that balance and harmony within the unions. But they're seeking you out. That's all the same thing. It's just like they are seeking you out. They are seeking you out. You may have short, dark hair, a short haircut. When I was thinking about too, with the star card that was out there yesterday, you may be getting ready to cut your hair short, going for a new look with the new year coming in. You're about to have as many nannies as you want, honey. So as many babysitters as you want, and as many nannies. You about to have it. You are about to have it. You got those folks that still out there spying, your biggest competitor, they're spying. Yes, they are. Y'all might be getting matching tattoos. Friends gonna be trying to talk you out of your destiny because of the spiritual here. So you have guys and girls that are connecting with people. And when you connect with these connections, some of these people may be spiritual. And your friends going to be looking at you to cross-eyed crazy, like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? How can I just... Listen, y'all, this video about to be almost 40 minutes. So I am going to make this as another continuance, because I'm super, super excited. But of course, I got many more downloads. But I wanted to go back over the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the Star card, the High Priestess, the Four of Coins, the Ten of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Six of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. And so, with that being said, we were talking about these relationships coming to like they're burdened down. The Ten of Wands, these relationships collapsing, at the brink of collapse, over the limit, just overwhelmed, just overloaded with burdens, can't take it anymore, and then coming to a close. Some are gonna be moving on, some are gonna repair it, or some are just gonna be saying no. And so you have a lot of connections that are coming out of these stalemate connections. You have a lot of connections that are looking at you as a healer, but then you have those who are looking in themselves for healing, contentment, and inspiration, but they see you as inspiration, they see you as healing, they see you as someone that can help, be their divine counterpart to help them manifest this divine destiny. But a lot of healing, a lot of calmness. You're walking in that High Priestess with bridging both worlds, between both worlds, tapping into that sacred wisdom, tapping into your inner knowing, diving deep, that illumination, just literally so when I saw the Four of Coins too, and then it came right before the Ten of Cups. So with looking at the Four of Pentacles, and it's talking about materialism too as one of the meanings of it, and reevaluating your priorities. And then the Ten of Pentacles talks about being married for money also. And so I don't know if you guys remember, but I picked up the card and I said just having the mirror and the image of what it looks like in the camera. But you have people that are actually going to come out of these connections with these false flames, false twin flames, false connections, or karmic connections. And they're going to connect with their divine counterpart. And this person is the person that really does it for them. Some of you guys are going to be finding out that you have kids that you always kind of felt that they were yours. And you're going to be finding out that you're the father. Or some of you are going to be new parents. But there are going to be a lot of unions, reversals and renewals. I said reversals and renewals and reversals. But as you guys are coming out of these connections, and then we had the Three of Pentacles, which talks about, it could be third party energy, but it's also collaborating. So it took active listening to realize, to bring that Six of Cups, because the Ace of Swords came after the Three of Pentacles, which was under the Star card, which says, hey, we needed some clarity, we need some force, we needed some communication, we need to have some truth here, so we can recognize that we no longer, this Six of Cups, this toxic energy that we've been living in, it's no longer working. It's no longer working. Just ending those cycles. And then after that came the Hierophant, which talks about, leaders, rulers of the traditional way of religious institutions, marriages, values. Your relationship is going to challenge the traditional. I had said conventional. Then I also said spirit. When I said this earth, water, and fire is made up of spirit, I meant to say air, water, and fire. However, the Hierophant represents also divorce. So it's like you guys are recognizing, hey, it took this Ace of Swords, this clarity and being truthful with each other, to either stay in the connection, do the inner work, or to heal through this star energy, through this healing energy, renew our vows, have these rehearsals, and have these weddings by, you know, taking action in this night, in the Knight of Swords energy, doing what's right. The Justice card that was there, but the Knight of Swords is, you know, moving fast, witty. He's coming in fast, but he's coming in, you know, like a kid with his is his heart in a right place. He's affectionate. He's charming. He's romantic. He's like, okay, I want this. I want justice in this connection. I want to do what's right. I'm ready for the cause and effect in our connection. I'm ready to face the consequences and deal with whatever judgment is going to take place. And it's going to give me the strength to walk away, to have this 10 of Cups, harmony, blissful relationship in this connection. And it's either going to be in connections where they are really a blast from the past, either another lifetime where you never met this person before, but your souls are connected together forever, or it's someone you probably dated when you were in high school or college, or y'all never really had a real connection, but it was like y'all saw each other, but nothing never really happened and y'all connecting. Or for those of you guys who have been connected on the 5D and you know it, and you're gonna have this this connection that says, we got the 10 of Pentacles, we got all the 10s. You may be there was some numbers too, because I'm gonna come back on here, but I'm gonna pull some fresh cards. But you may be in newscasting, you may be a film producer, you may be in photography, videography, you may be working on a sequel. I keep saying sequel, but that's not what I'm saying. You may be working on a what do you call it when they have episodes? I don't know, I can't think of it, but you're going to be on the cover of magazines. Some of you guys may be introducing your food channels. It's time to work with crystals. Some of you guys are giving birth to twins. You're going to have twins. Work with some plants. Get more plants in your home. Look into, you know, getting into the medicinal herb industry. There are a lot of you that are actually looking at doing medicinal healing instead of the traditional way. And a lot of you guys are going to probably be going into business also, and to school, going back to school, getting your PhD. These divine unions are at the top, and it's a takeover. So 2015 may be significant to you. 2016 may be significant to you. July 9th, 2019 may be significant to you. January of 2017 may be significant. 2015, 2016, July 9th, 2019, January 2017. Double the blessings, twins, double the blessings, twins. So you're talking about quadruple the blessings. You're going to Bonjour Paris. You may be taking some losses. Don't be embarrassed of your losses. The world has been in an uproar, and shoot, why are you embarrassed? The whole world has been taking L's. I mean, if you look at any of the major companies, they have been taking major losses. So don't be embarrassed of your story. Tell your story. Connect with your past loved ones. Acknowledge them. If you have grave sites that you're going to visit, go put some flowers on their grave. This is a season of new ventures and new opportunities. Even though there's endings, though you've taken a lot of losses, you might have started a new business and almost went bankrupt. But there is new opportunities. You have best-selling authors. You guys have novels that are best-selling. You're bestsellers. You're on the New York Times bestsellers. You have your own publishing company. Heavy hitters, big leagues, baseball, Braves, and the New York Jets, I said earlier. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna, because it is actually 2:24 right now. I'm gonna come back and shuffle some cards. These new cards. See what I got here for y'all. Let me leave the judgment card. Let me see. Just give me one card, Spirit. One card. One card. Or do I want it from this deck? Because I think I wanted to get it from the energy deck. One card. Go close out this reading. One card. One card. Shoot. Oh, Lord. Y'all get ready. Get excited. Keep your energy together. 222, 224 might be significant to you. The King of Pentacles. It's all in your energy, honey. I don't want these cards. Give me one card, Spirit. Give me one card to close out this reading. There's too many cards. Just one card. Just one card, Spirit. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. And then I'm going to do a continuation part 2 to this reading where I'm going to shuffle some more cards. But one card, Spirit. One card. Please and thank you. All right. We're going to take that. Okay, I know I don't like taking cards in reverse, but so right now you may be feeling, you may be facing some type of opposition. You may be feeling powerless, lack of direction. But I just want to say to you, it's all an illusion. Everything that you're experiencing, I'm not saying that it isn't real, but just stay determined. I'm sending and praying strength, strength of will to your situation, that you tap into the strength of because there's reservoirs of wealth and opportunities. Your energy is limitless. You are inexpendable. I know that's what they tell us, but hey, I'm telling you, you have everything you need on the inside of you. Your willpower is everything you need. You have the Spirit of God on the inside of you. This is just an illusion, and at the end of the day, if you keep success on your mind, if you keep, action on your mind, you're going to be traveling. You're getting ready to travel abroad. So stay focused. Stay focused on the forward movement. Stay focused on the forward movement. Stay focused on this new spiritual story, forgiveness and awakening. Remember that this is a rebirth season. With death comes rebirth. With endings become new beginnings, decisions and renewals, reversals and renewals, reversals and rehearsals, wedding rehearsals. So I'm going to come back with a part 2 to this. And I'm going to shuffle. I'm going to put these cards possibly away and shuffle some other cards and pull out another deck. But I wanted to do some recording and post because I got so many more messages on here. Just remember to keep seeing all sides, having a bird's eye view, not taking things so personal, and just keep in mind that the divine masculine, they're looking for a passionate connection. You have a lot of these counterparts that are either their loved ones have passed away, or their relationships are like over, and they are just hurting. They feel powerless. They feel like they've lost the battle. It's sad. Oh my goodness. And you got some of them that just really stand in silence. You have a lot of men that are afraid of voicing how they feel. So ladies, I just want to say to you guys, if you have, a divine counterpart in your life, the same card puts out, and just kind of allow your spirit to really lead you with what to say and how to say it. Because, you know, your mouth can either build up or tear down. And so you want to use your tongue to build up. You want your mouth to be a safe haven, a place where someone can really feel your healing waters. But just be mindful of that Queen of Swords energy. Speak your truth. Don't repress it. Express it. You know what I mean? Get it out. With these deaths, these endings, this obsession energy, there's a lot of new beginnings taking place. Why is this happening? Y'all, I'm about to close out this reading. I'm going to come back. These are actually a new deck of cards that I have, and I wanted to share them with y'all. But I'm going to come back because I didn't want this reading to be so long before I get into pulling some more cards. So I'm going to come back. Thank you guys again for joining Toni Dawson, the girl you can trust. For all my Phoenix Life risers, go ahead and keep on rising. Phoenix risers, rise above it. You are rebirth. You are transformation. You are all things. You are the all. You are connected to the all. There are no limitations to you. Keep on shining. Keep on dreaming. Keep on believing. Don't stop. Get it. Get it. Keep going for it. Reach for the stars. Keep your head in the sky. Think high, 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 high as you come to these moments. Until next time, I love you guys so much, and I'm sending out peace, love, and blessings to all of you guys. Good night. I'll be back. Or good morning.